It is a tad bit chilly out here today. I think all right, hey there guys, Dubs Rider here, and we are going to be talking about the Stage 1 today. I recently completed the Stage 1 on this bike within the last couple of days here, and I've been itching to get out and ride this bike. I want to see what my money has gotten me. And it just happens to be a really cold, windy day. The wind somewhere in the around 20 mile an hour winds, and temperature is 45 degrees. So when I do my walk around a little bit later, which I'll do that in a separate video, I've done a few things to kind of upgrade the bike from that standpoint. But this one is going to be talking about the Stage 1. For those of you that don't know what a Stage 1 is on a motorcycle, it really consists of three things. The first thing is more air into the motor, and that's accomplished through the air intake, or the air cleaner here. And for that one, I went with the Screaming Eagle Stage 1. Just simple, basic. You basically take off the back of the air cleaner and it just gets it more air into the motor. So that's the first part of it there. You're getting more air into the motor. Now with mine, it kept the same stock cover. It came with a little badge or emblem with Screaming Eagle on it, but that is not going on the bike. Oh, great. Oh, trains. Gotta love trains. Doesn't look like we'll be waiting too long here, though. Now the second one, or second part of this stage, consists of more air out of the motor. And that's accomplished through slip-on pipes, or a full system where you replace the headers, or you replace just the slip-on muffler portion on the bike. Now for that, I haven't decided. I like the two pipe look. I haven't decided what I want to do for a head pipe, but I want to keep the two pipe look, and I want to kind of keep that classic look. So I went with the 4-inch dyno-tuned mufflers from Moto. And they give it a really great sound. I like the nice, deep, rich sound. Eventually I may go with the head pipe from them as well, but I've kind of been going back and forth between that and the Vance & Hine Power Duals, kind of deciding what I want to do with that. And so that's step 2. You get more, for step 1 you get more air into the motor. Step 2, you get more air out of the motor. The third part of that consists of, with all of those air changes, you need some sort of fuel programmer to enrich the fuel mixture on the bike and make sure that you're getting more fuel, because the bike has more air coming into it and it can output more air. And you have a couple of different options. There's some entry-level ones like the FP3 and things like that that are meant for more basic tuning, and will get you kind of in the right spot. Your target's real big from the way I understand it when you just do an air cleaner and mufflers. And then you have more advanced fuel programmers, which is what I personally went with, because I am of the school that you buy right once and then you don't have to deal with it again. And I went with the Power Vision, the DynoJet Power Vision, because any modifications that I'll make in the future, I will be able to get a tune from Moto and quickly tune my bike. And if I ever decide to switch bikes, I can buy another license for, I believe it's $100, and I can tune that bike as well. Now, I don't have it installed on the bike, but it's definitely a decent little programmer. It wasn't difficult by any means. They sent me the map that I needed, They pre-program a map for you, and then I had kind of made some changes, got the slip-ons and stuff too. And so they emailed me a map, and I loaded it on there. I was able to come out, plug in my bike, and load the map on there. They've really done a lot with it down here. So looks really nice. Maybe I'll pull over here. Maybe this is where I'll do my walk around video as well. So you've got those 3 stages. Now I would say that you've got somewhere around $1,000 wrapped up into this upgrade, or at least I do with what I went with. You can do it a lot cheaper, but you get about $1,000 wrapped up into this upgrade. And it's supposed to make the most amount of difference for your money that you can do, because you have stage 2 and stage 3 down the road. So it's supposed to make the most amount of difference in your overall performance. And from what I understand with the setup that I've got here, I'm going to be somewhere around 95 horsepower, which is up by about 10-15%. And I'll be up around 104, 105 foot-pounds of torque. But that comes on earlier in the target range, so it feels a lot more responsive, the bike does. And I can tell you, it just runs so much better. It just feels so much smoother. The bike feels like it's happier. I mean, I know for EPA and stuff, Harley won't do a lot of that coming out of the factory, but it's like it wakes the bike up and it makes it feel quite a bit more alive. So I definitely recommend it. That's the stage that the 3 things that I put into my stage 1 Screaming Eagle stage 1 intake, the DynoJet Power Vision, which is Power Vision 2, I think, with the screen in the box and everything, and then the 4-inch Dynatune mufflers from Fuel Moto. And you'll be able to get a whole power package through them, which might save you a little bit of money too if you do the whole thing through them. I picked up the air cleaner last year, didn't install it because I didn't know exactly which way I was going to be going, but it does make an incredible difference. The bike just feels happier. So definitely recommend it, guys. I'll probably do, when I do this walk around, I'll be shooting that here shortly. Yeah, I'll kind of talk about the parts more in depth there. So until next time, guys, ride safe. Please like and subscribe below, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.